Hey guys, Sam Davidson here with MEA Worldwide, and we are here at the official launch of Chris Harrison's Seagram Tropical Rosé Party. Not only are we going to be talking to Chris Harrison about his new rosé and last night's crazy finale, but we are also talking to some of Bachelor Nation's favorite people. You are not going to want to miss these interviews, so stay tuned. We are all wondering, what brought you back here? How did this all happen?
I really don't know. It's so funny. Everyone's wondering, why weren't you at Women Talk? To be honest, I don't know, guys. Like, all of my all my comments on my photos are, why weren't you there? And I promise, guys, I don't know why. I don't know why.
It wasn't some nefarious reason, like something happened?
If there was, I don't know it.
Yeah.
That's something you guys have to ask ABC or maybe Chris Harrison. I know he's hosting this party. He probably knows more than I do on that one. But yeah, last night I just got a phone call last minute a couple days ago and said, hey, do you want to come to the finale? And I said, sure, why not? So I ended up going. And
have you seen Peter since you left the show at all?
Have I seen him?
Yeah, I mean, like, besides last night, like, have you, like, ran into him anywhere?
No, I haven't seen Peter. I think Peter's doing his own thing. And
yeah. Well, I feel a little bit still traumatized by last night. Do you have some PTSD too?
Yeah, it was wild. It was surprising, it was wild, it was sad. It's unfortunate.
Why would you say that you went after Madison instead of Peter? Like, how did that happen?
Why did she? Why did Mom?
Well, no, I mean, you literally went to go find Madison, to bring her back.
Well, I mean, I knew where Peter was. I didn't need to go after him. I knew where his head was. And I knew where Madison's head was as well because producers have been talking to her. And my thought was, look, Peter's on the same page as Madison. What are we doing here? Like, and the only difference was Madison didn't know what happened. So it really wasn't her place or her right to reach out because she had taken herself out of it. So I thought, hey, if nothing else, let's just let her know what happened and see where they go.
Why don't you think Peter took it upon himself like Ari did, to kind of go and find her?
I think he just thought his opportunity was lost, and I think it was over.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what, maybe it's not over.
And last night was, I'm sure, very scary for you as far as live television is concerned. Was this the worst case scenario?
Worst, best, I mean, a little bit of everything. I mean, I love live TV, and the great thing about TV is when it's live, anything can happen. And you just have to have your head on a swivel and be prepared for it. And you got to go where that conversation and the emotion takes you, and you can't be afraid of it. You can't shy away from it. You got to lean into it. And that's what I did. But you got to do it in the right way. You can't be callous. You can't be a jerk about it. But I think I've earned enough respect over the 18 years I've been doing this that I think I did it the right way.
You are one of my favorite characters, like, in such a long time part of the franchise.
Yeah.
I even followed you on Instagram, like, as you got cast and stuff.
Like, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
So, when Tammy mentioned you dancing, I was completely triggered because you do love to dance, right?
I've been a dancer since I was 4, and it's part of my personality. I love to just entertain people, and I think even from a season, like with my facial, that's just me, and I'm not going to change that, so.
What's your and Kelsie's ship name?
Pardon me?
What's your ship name with you and Kelsie?
Well, I don't think we have it, but I feel like we need it. Look at her, she's killing it right now.
Well, I don't even know what it would be. Would like Kelley or? We have to figure that out, actually. Should we ask her?
Yeah.
Kelsie. We need a ship name for you guys, a best friend ship name.
What should our name be?
I don't know. It's like McKelsie.
Ooh.
McKelsie?
It's like a McDonald's burger.
Kenzie? Kenzie? It's a McDonald's burger.
Well, I mean, we did have, I don't know what we had last night, but it was really good.
Yeah.
And it was a burger. Okay, the McKelsie.
McKelsie.
McDonald's needs to make a burger called the McKelsie.
Get on it.
I was about to say that. What would be in the sandwich of a McKelsie at McDonald's?
Let's make it beef, obviously.
Yeah.
Cheese, American cheese.
Lettuce.
No, but you're not American, so we need like.
But no, we can do American cheese, but Canadian bacon on top of it. There we go.
I
There
love
we
that.
go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so American cheese, Canadian bacon. I do love Canadian bacon and pineapple. Which I've never had a pineapple burger,
Yeah.
but I love
It could
pineapple pizza.
be the special ingredient.
Okay, so pineapple, Canadian bacon, American cheese. Yeah,
Sounds like a heart attack, but a great one. Yeah. Okay, well, last night kind of was as big of a debacle as the coronavirus is on national television. I mean, that was insane to watch. I need your guys' initial, like, what was your reaction? Were you screaming, yelling?
Yeah, all of it. Just like eyes wide open, jaw dropped, standing up, sitting down, being like, you guys!
It was bad when because you knew it wasn't going to work out with Hannah Ann, so when he was proposing and asking her dad for permission, it's like, oh no, this is bad, this is hard to watch. I just feel bad. I feel bad for everybody involved.
Me too.
It was like, Peter,
Except
come
for
on,
Barb.
bro. Barb.
I only say that because Barb did it to herself. She could have redeemed herself last night from Monday night's episode, and she just decided to lean fully in.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that you go, oh, this happened a few months ago, so maybe they're different now, but last night happened last night.
Yeah.
Last night happened last night. It was live, and you could be on your very best behavior if you wanted to be.
Yes.
And yeah, you're
And you're
Peter's mother.
unedited. It's unedited.
It's unedited. You're Peter's mother. I mean,
Yeah.
he broke up with Hannah Ann. It's sad. It sucks. And I understand that you loved Hannah Ann, but at the same time, it's your son's decision, and you should be supporting your son. I understand if you want to tell your son, listen, you were a jerk, you made wrong decisions, you need to learn from this. But to tell him to his face that you and Maddie are not going to work, and I do not support this, especially with Madison. What did Madison do? It's not like she did anything wrong.
That's the thing. If there was like a viable reason for her not to like Madison that strongly, I would have been like, okay, let's hear it. But then she gave her reasons, and I was like, those are very lame reasons, woman.
I know, I have Purell in my purse. I'm like, we're good.
Oh yeah, I know, you're right, because I shouldn't be hugging people. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm really happy to hug you. I told my mom tonight if I get coronavirus from Chris Harrison, I'll be good with it.
It was meant to be.
Yeah. So you were on a season where a similar kind of thing happened. What was your reaction watching last night?
It's so, I'm a firm believer that you can fall in love with more than one person. It's the kind of person that person allows you to become that you should choose, if that makes any sense. Yeah. And with Peter, you can't be upset with him because he followed his heart, and I think he really, really did try with Hannah Ann. Then again, family is an extremely important thing. Coming from a really passionate family myself, I know how difficult it is to go into a relationship when the family does not approve. But my hope is that if they do have a true love, that they can overcome anything.
And I mean, the thing is about Ari, though, is that he was a bit older. Do you think that helped with his choosing more so than with Peter as he's a little younger?
I don't know if age has anything to do with it. I more so think that love is a wild beast. Like, how can you tame it? How can you understand it? And I feel like Peter is a passionate lover, as Ari is as well, and I feel like he just throws his heart out there. And I think he honestly first saw a future with Hannah Ann, but his feelings caught up with him, and Maddie, he just loved Maddie more.
Thank you guys so much for joining us at the red carpet for Chris Harrison's official release of Seagram's Tropical Rosé Party with some of Bachelor Nation's favorites. We hope that you guys have enjoyed these interviews. If you'd like to see more like them, please download our app for free, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or just go to our website. We'll see you next time.